Oh my god, okay? Guys, I thought product announcements with Apple was over for the year. I thought the M1 Macs were the last of the 2020 batch of products and releases, but no. Timothy has another surprise for us. He has another cheeky surprise for us all, a Christmas miracle, because guys, we have something big happening as soon as next Tuesday. Apple is apparently planning to announce something as soon as the 8th of December. I am so hyped, and let's delve into what this could possibly be. So without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe, click that notification, and with that being said, let's just tuck in. So by the way, I do want to say that this hasn't been officially confirmed by Apple. This is more of a leak, but it does come from a legitimate source within Mac Rumors, so we are inclined to believe this is true. And this source tells us that Apple is apparently sending out an internal memo throughout the company for technicians to prepare for a new device and update pricing, product information, and Apple Care related services. So basically, that means they're probably preparing for something big. And this would also correlate with another rumor from Love to Dream, who claimed a few weeks ago that Apple has a Christmas surprise in store for us. Initially, I thought that'd be like a special edition pair of socks with maybe Timothy's face on it, but no, we could be getting something bigger. So before everybody gets very hyped, let's delve into all the possibilities, because this could either be something very boring or something pretty major. So let's delve into the pretty obvious, in my opinion. It could be AirPods Studio and AirTags. So these are two products that we've been expecting for a while. AirPods Studio was supposed to come out at the October event, as far as we know, along with AirTags, but for various reasons, they have been delayed, and so maybe Apple's like, hey, we've had enough with all these delays, let's just release these to the public, let's just get this over and done with. But I do think those are unlikely, and here's why. So for AirTags, I think Apple would ideally want to explain them at an event, because they are an all-new category of products for Apple, and so I think they would need to demonstrate it at an event. And also, it's 2020, folks. Who's actually going outside? Why do we need a tracker for lost items? Because we're always at home, so there's not really a market for this device just yet, and so maybe Apple's waiting till things get a little better, and honestly, I don't blame them. As for AirPods Studio, it is very likely that Apple could release them via press release like they did with the AirPods Pro, but we do know through some sources like John Prosser that AirPods Pro are having some production delays, and John predicts they won't be ready by the end of 2020, so that also seems pretty unlikely to me. So what's next on the bucket list of items? Well, I think the most boring release they can do is, of course, the iPhone 12 smart battery cases. We usually see these around this time of the year anyway, so it would make sense. And yeah, I think Apple would release something as low-key as that towards the end of the year. And yeah, I think that is what is likely. I know it does suck because nobody really wants smart battery cases, but honestly, that's what seems kinda realistic at this point. It would be cool to maybe see a MagSafe power bank that attaches on the back of your iPhone, but honestly, we haven't really seen any credible leaks regarding that, so I do think that's unlikely. And as hyped as I am starting to think this is going to be a pretty minor announcement, because Apple rarely announces something huge towards the end of the year, especially during the holidays. And to correlate with that, we have a new source. Out of nowhere, this guy on Twitter randomly pops up, and he's got some pretty interesting information for us. So, this anonymous Twitter leaker 2 days ago quote retweeted Love to Dream's tweet and said, hey, this Christmas surprise could be happening on the 8th of December. And guess what? Now we know it's going to be happening on the 8th of December, except he knew 2 days ago. So, he clearly knows something. And then, once Mac Rumors releases this bit of info, he says something will ship on the 11th of December, and then he proceeds to tweet a screensaver from the Apple TV. Now this gets my spidey senses a little tingling, because we know that Apple has been working on a new Apple TV, according to some sources like John Prosser, who claims that Apple is apparently making the Apple TV into this console sort of with an A12X chip and possibly a new gaming controller that's natively made for Apple products. I mean, the Apple TV is not really one of Apple's biggest products, and so this kinda would make sense for them to release it at the end of the year, because honestly, not many people will care about a new Apple TV, especially if it stays at the same ridiculously high price it is right now, and especially if it has an A12X chip and a game controller. I don't think many people will be interested. Now, yes, I know Apple Arcade is relatively decent, but at the same time, without proper AAA titles, I don't think Apple Arcade will take off, and because Apple Arcade can't take off, I don't see the Apple TV becoming a viable gaming console. Like, I just don't see that happening, and so I think Apple should focus on making a cheaper Apple TV, and I do hope this Apple TV, if it comes out next week, will be cheaper, but if it isn't, if it's the same price, and we get a gaming controller now for no reason, I don't really see that doing that well. There is a reason Minecraft was removed from the Apple TV, and that's because, guess what? People don't game on the Apple TV. Who wants to game on a bloody Apple TV? I definitely don't, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys probably won't as well. So Apple, focus on giving us a cheaper Apple TV and stop with this nonsense. Honestly, I was joking about this before, but I would gladly take a pair of socks with Timothy's face on it compared to a new Apple TV with an A12X chip trying to be a gaming console, because honestly, I think the socks are more useful. I love how I went from being excited and hyped to being disappointed, and honestly, I would say temper your expectations, because we could see something pretty exciting, or we could see an Apple TV. So yeah, both are very possible. I guess we will have to wait and see. It's only a few days, so it's not even that bad. I guess we just have to sit here patiently and hope Timothy blesses us with something special. But until then, tell me in the comments, what do you guys think will be the big announcement from Apple on Tuesday? And on that note, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, click the bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya, peeps.